I'm Tavis Smiley with the KBLA Talk 1580 Editorial. This is what happens when the LA City Council, City Attorney, and City Controller rush to judgment. They end up getting spanked by the state's Attorney General and then overruled by a court of law. A Los Angeles Superior Court judge ruled Tuesday that LA City Councilman Herb Weston cannot perform the duties of the office. Weston, who's already served 3 terms, was appointed as a temporary replacement by the council earlier this year when Councilman Mark Ridley Thomas was suspended after being indicted by federal prosecutors. Mine is not to belabor the point. I have opined about this in a previous editorial. Suffice it to say, the city controller, the city attorney, and the city council, most primarily its president, Nuri Martinez, ought to feel chastened, humiliated, and embarrassed by this latest development. Theirs was an unnecessary overreach of monumental proportion. Under Martinez's leadership, the council, under the cover of darkness, moved to strip Ridley Thomas of the office to which he was duly elected, his salary, his pension, and his health care over an accusation that has yet to be proven. Moreover, the city council left Council District 10 constituents with something less than the democracy to which they are entitled and disrupted the lives of city employees laboring in the Council 10 office, some of whom were summarily dismissed, sadly. But then, in what can only be described as a blatant power grab, Council President Martinez moved to install someone who, according to the Attorney General and now a court of law, had no business being there in the first place. Let me be clear. I have no fight with Herb Weston. To my mind, as I've said before, this is not primarily about Herb Weston or, for that matter, Mark Ridley Thomas. For me, this is a matter of principle. Either we believe in due process or not. Full stop. But while due process is working its course, you do not arrogantly abuse the democratic norms of governance and without the input of the constituents or the duly elected member, move to install the person of your choice for your own perverse purposes in violation of the law, and in the process cause irreparable damage. After the smackdown the city council just got from the AG and the LA Superior Court, I'm not holding my breath, but I hope Council President Martinez has either seen the light or felt the heat. It matters not to me, so long as she will do the right thing this time around, namely conduct a process that is open, transparent, and fundamentally fair in the selection of whomever the CD10 caretaker is going to be until the Mark Ridley Thomas matter is resolved. Finally, the time has come to revisit the LA City Charter language that allowed this travesty of justice to take flight in the first place. More on that later. But trust and believe, so long as the city charter can be exploited to discount the expressed will of voters, we've got a lot to talk about here at KBLA Talk 1580. In the meantime, never forget that democracy dies behind closed doors. For KBLA Talk 1580, I'm Tavis Smiley, and we welcome your comments.